Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are live. We're going to get started here pretty quick. There's going to be a lot of people who are joining into the stream that I'm going to have to repeat things to. So I apologize to you people who've been watching here from the beginning because you're about to hear the same thing several times. But appreciate you for tuning in. Let's see if it's working here. Live stream's running. Okay, I think we're live. I think it's working. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tailosive Tech live on YouTube for the countdown. This will be the place where we talk about the predictions of what's going to happen in a precisely 40 minutes. For those of you who are a little bit confused on the time frame, here's how it's going to go down. So, the Samsung Unpacked event starts at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, in case you don't know what time zone you're in 40 minutes, okay? The Samsung event will be starting. I will be reacting to the Samsung event once it starts on Twitch for various reasons, both because live streaming longer form content on Twitch is better for the growth of my channel. Also, for copyright reasons, it's much easier to react to the live stream over on Twitch. So if you haven't yet and you want to make sure that you tune in for my reaction to the event, we're going to do a display capture. You'll be able to hear the live stream, see the live stream while you watch me reacting to it. And if you don't have Twitch yet, I highly recommend you download that app, make an account, follow me at Tailosive Tech on Twitch so you're ready for it when it starts. But before the event begins, today we are going to make sure that we get everything predictions-wise collected. So Samsung has not tried very hard at all to keep the S10 a secret, but this is not unlike Samsung. We've seen Samsung reveal stuff very, very early in the past. So for one, we're getting the S10e, as many companies have already been calling it. Make as many memes about the E as you want. That's fine. The S10e, I'm anticipating, is going to start at $699. Now, there's a lot of people that disagree with me on that, and that's kind of the point of this live stream, is to theorize what things are going to price at, because the prices are kind of the one thing we don't know for sure. Everything else we do. We're all pretty confident that the whole lineup is going to have the Snapdragon 855. We're all pretty confident that the camera hole displays are going to be present at this event. The Galaxy S10 Plus is going to have a dual camera on the front, which means bigger hole, and then 3 cameras on the back, because as John Prosser says, more cameras equals more cares. And I think they're right about that. We got a super chat from Donk that says, Samsung's iPhone 10 is finally here. Let the record know that how confusing is it that we're going to have a Galaxy S10 alongside the iPhone XS. Yeah, that's that's going to be a bit confusing. Don't get your birds coming out backwards. Samsung, please don't unpack, go home. I'm fine with that. Yes, Fuse Droid 360. This is live. Oh, and thank you for the super chat, Ardalan M. Thank you for tuning in as well. Also, we have a new YouTube member as of this morning. Benji, thank you for joining us as a YouTube member, which is a monthly way to support me, kind of like Patreon, except it's integrated into YouTube, and you get special emojis and badges in the YouTube chat whenever I go live on YouTube, which is kind of cool. Anyway, did you see Everything Apple Pro is at this event? I do watch Everything Apple Pro, and I know that he mentioned he'll be at this event, so I noticed that. Oh, cool, we got Dinu in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Why another Snap 845? It's 2019. Did I say 45? I meant 855, unless you heard me wrong. What's your opinion on the punch hole? I'm not, it's kind of my opinion on edge displays. I'm not, I don't hate it, and I don't love it. It's kind of in the middle. For me personally, with the hole punch displays on the Galaxy S10, I'm more concerned as to why they're to the side than camera hole versus notch. To me, they're kind of the same thing. Ultimately, you have to get used to it. It's going to be a little bit distracting when you're watching a video or playing a game, and there's this little intrusion. You have to treat the camera hole basically the same way you treat the notch. You kind of have to get used to it and pretend it's not there. So if Apple goes forward with a camera hole, I'm fine with it. I'm not trying to act like there's going to be any prejudice here. Like, I hate when Samsung does it, but I love when Apple does it, even though I'm biased. But to me personally, I just want the camera hole to be in the center. Because I'm worried about how the user interface is going to be affected by the fact that the camera hole is off to the side, and there's usually a lot of buttons and features we have on that part of the screen. So that kind of concerns me, and I'm interested in trying out the S10 for myself to see if it's really that distracting. So I'll be testing the Galaxy S10 regardless, so keep that in mind as well. We got some more super chat here. Norbert's Car Reviews, thank you for donating. Appreciate that. Ardlan M has an incredibly important message to share with us. He is super chatted. He says, unsubscribe from T-Series, subscribe to PewDiePie. Amen to that. PewDiePie is very, very close to losing to T-Series, so I want to make sure everyone here has already supported PewDiePie. You better have if you haven't already. Benji donated again and says, great to be a member again. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I do appreciate it greatly because all your guys' donations and super chat, that helps me do what I do. And if you want some incentives over on Twitch, because for those of you who are just joining the live stream, I apologize to the people who have been watching for a while. You're going to hear this several times. So the event starts in 35 minutes. The event hasn't started yet. This live stream that you're watching on YouTube is to kind of recollect all of the leaks, all of the reports, and talk about what we think is going to come out at this event. If you want to watch me react to the event live as it's happening, that's going to be on Twitch. That will not be here on YouTube. So when the live stream is over, I'm going to ask all of you, I'll paste it in the chat, I'll paste the link in the chat, and now is probably a good time to download Twitch, the app, if you don't have it yet, and make sure you have an account so you can type in the chat if you want to and stuff like that. So once the event starts, we're all moving to Twitch because that's longer form and there's more copyright problems when you stream it to YouTube. But right now we can speculate. So that's what we're doing right here. Okay? Good. D-News already subscribed to PewDiePie. Appreciate it. Why does he have so many subs? I don't get it. Because he's got 0 deaths and his chair is bomb. Yes, the Unpacked event starts in 35 minutes. Thanks for filling people in on that. Okay. Are you more excited for the Samsung's phones than Apple's iPhone? Not at all, Adam Moore. Could not be further from the truth. I'm very interested to see the iPhones this year because of all the leaks we're getting about them. But the Samsung event, we know everything about it. We know that the Galaxy S10 is probably going to have bilateral charging. We know it's going to have a fingerprint reader built into the display, something you've seen on a OnePlus phone for $550. We know that it's going to have a camera hole cut out. Samsung's already aired TV commercials advertising the Galaxy S10 already. They've already done that. Like, the event hasn't even took place yet, and they've already started advertising it on TV, which is kind of ridiculous. We do have a last-minute leak on the Galaxy Fold, which a lot of people are theorizing about. Will this be the event that Samsung unveils their foldable smartphone? They kind of unveiled it last event, but not really. So we have a picture here from our recently verified Discord server. Make sure to join that if you're interested. But here's what the picture is, displaying it on a clearly superior tablet, the iPad Pro. It looks weird to me, personally. It's kind of like opening up like a butterfly, and they're clearly very, very obviously trying to hide the bezels on this thing. So I'm not exactly sure if there's going to be something in the middle or if there's going to be things on the sides. I'm kind of concerned as they're graying out options in the center. Not sure how this is going to go, but yeah, we got this leak just a couple minutes ago of what the Galaxy Fold could look like. Hopefully it looks something somewhat like that. We'll see during the event, of course. DJ Thornton, YouTube member, says, everyone... let's act surprised for Samsung when they announce stuff so they don't get butthurt. Yeah, let's pretend we're surprised. What makes you decide who to make a moderator? There's ways to do that through Patreon if you want to check that out, and also just people who are very active, and I know them fairly well. We knew everything about the 10S before it dropped. Not quite. There was a few surprises that I was happy to see, but regardless, iPhones are more exciting to me than Galaxy phones because they run iOS and there's changes coming. Because there's only 1 or 2 iPhones released a year. I mean, 3 iPhones last year. It's pretty rare. Whereas Samsung reveals like 20 phones a year, and there's also another Android phone coming out every other month. So it's not that special of an occasion to me. Leaks are effective marketing. Look at Pixel 3. Well, that's a bad example to say effective. Because the sales for the Pixel 3 were incredibly bad, and if you leak your phone early and people don't like it, that doesn't necessarily guarantee good things for the smartphone success. Oh, we got a new YouTube member, Alvast. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Verstandage? I'll try my best. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it well, but I do very much appreciate the becoming a YouTube member. Hey, I was responsible for Babyface Drew. The only person responsible for Babyface Drew was my mother. So don't try to take credit for that. But regardless, PewDiePie's chair is better than the S10. Changes my mind. I will not change your mind. It is cheaper. It is cooler. Fewer people have it. It's more exclusive. Effective in terms of reach, not sales. Yeah, but I mean, you can get things far reach, but if it doesn't result in more people buying the phone, it doesn't really matter. I'm just saying that the leaks Samsung does, they're not even leaks. Like, they let you reserve the phone before they've even unveiled it, which I just find kind of hilarious. But thank you for the super chat. I don't see the point of leaking the whole product anyway. Not as fun. Yeah, I mean, it makes the launch day for the event not as interesting. I donated 40 of $100 for Babyface. I still have Babyface. Want to punch Drew in his product red skin rash. You can do that. You're welcome to do that. But I'll deflect it. I've trained in the martial arts, the power of God and anime on my side. We're ready. What is your Twitch channel? What is your Twitch channel called? Take a wild guess. It's Tailosive Tech. So make sure you follow me on Twitch because that's where the reaction to the event's going to be. But okay, we've got bilateral charging, which means that the Galaxy S10 will be able to charge other devices if you want to. We'll probably get the unveiling of new Galaxy Buds, which are rumored to cost around $170, which is going to be their kind of response to AirPods. I personally believe, and I could very much be wrong, I think the Galaxy S10 E, the cheaper version, is going to start at $699. I think the Galaxy S10 regular version is going to start at $899. And then I think the Galaxy S10 Plus is going to start at $999. That's what I'm anticipating to happen. Why do you use the Pixel Stand, Drew? I use the Pixel Stand because I think it's the best wireless charger. I've openly talked about this on video numerous times. Why don't you watch my videos? Adam Garrity says, thank you for all the excellent content, Drew. I don't mind having a notch or a cutout as long as it serves a worthwhile function, such as Face ID. Good point. Yeah, camera cutouts, I think, are a good compromise for a lot of people who would rather have an effective biometric. With the Galaxy S10 camera hole, I guess you get an ultra-wide lens on the 10 Plus, but on the regular ones, you just get a front-facing camera, I suppose. PewDiePie, $3.99. When are we going to get a Drew with a full beard? My wife wants me to grow it out, so maybe soon. Maybe soon. We'll see. Are you going to buy it? I will be reviewing the Galaxy S10 Plus, yes. But if anyone out there wants incentives on Twitch, don't do it here, okay? Don't do it on YouTube. But when we're watching on Twitch and the prices for the Galaxy phones are unveiled, and we know what the Galaxy S10e is going to cost, the S10 is going to cost, and the S10 Plus, anyone who donates in Twitch bits, if those don't know, 1 bit equals 1 penny. In other words, 100 bits equals $1. 10,000 bits equals $100. If anyone donates the price of an entire phone, which I don't expect to happen and I really hope doesn't happen, I will use that phone for 30 days, okay? That's how it works. So if someone donates, what would it be? Let's use an example. The Galaxy S10 is going to be, I'm predicting it's going to be $899, which is $100. So if someone which is $1,000, not 100. If someone donates 100,000 bits, then I will use that phone for 30 days. Yes. Are you reviewing it as a phone or a $1,000 iPhone charger? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. This is a cool battery bank. It runs Android, and then I activate this feature, and it charges my iPhone. It's kind of cool. It's just my dedicated battery bank. What about the chair, $399? Charles, I've already purchased it. It was a little birthday present to myself. I've purchased the PewDiePie chair. It's processing. It's on its way. But no, I don't. It's not here yet, but they're processing it right now. But I'm excited because I support PewDiePie and I want him to have success. So I gladly bought the I gladly bought the chair. Is the foldable phone coming out? If it does, it'll probably look like this, but I don't think it'll be available to purchase alongside the Galaxy S10. I imagine that since it's not in production yet, it's going to look like this, and they'll unveil it, and they'll talk about the specs in it, but they might not reveal the price because it's probably too high for them to be comfortable with. So they'll likely end up showing it off, but not saying how much it is because it's going to end up costing like $1,800. Not good. With 4,100 milliamp hours, you can have a battery to spare. Yeah, that would be great. Why are the squares crooked? Because they're all pinned to the wall with tacks, which means that when there's wind and stuff, and when I move around the room, they float around. They're not glued to the wall because if I ever move one day, I want to be able to unplug them all and use them somewhere else. So I'm not a perfectionist, but hey, you're here for me, right? If you want to stare at soundproofing tiles for a living, you can do that. These things are $1 a piece. Go buy one. Enjoy. You think the foldable might come out towards May or June? I still don't think it's going to sell very well. The important thing everyone needs to remember about the foldable, that's not glass. It can't be. Glass is not flexible like that. If it's going to fold, this is a plastic screen. Okay? This is plastic. Meaning that regardless of how this phone turns out, what's on the back or what's on the front, it may end up being a very, very tiny display when closed. And I also don't see a headphone jack. Oops. Uh-oh. No, I'm not live on Twitch yet. I will be live on Twitch when the event starts, okay? So download Twitch. Make sure you're following me there because that's when the event takes place, I'll be reacting on there. The event will start in 25 minutes, people. I don't know how you guys miss all this. Put the countdown somewhere where we can see. No, come on. You guys can count. Whatever device you're watching this on, there is a clock in some corner. I don't know what you're watching this on, but you guys can check the time. 25 minutes from now, the event will start. Okay? You're ready. You can do this. We still don't know if the S10 will have a USB-C to USB-C cable in the box. Probably not. For the most part, Samsung usually doesn't do that. I've bought and reviewed the Galaxy S8. I bought and reviewed the Galaxy S9 and the Galaxy Note 9 and the Note 7, and all of them had USB-C to USB-A. So I imagine it probably won't take this much. What took Samsung so long with that plastic surface? I don't have any idea, but I'm just saying, foldable tech I still don't think is ready. I won't really be active in the chat. No worries. Plenty of you are welcome to just watch. Oh my goodness, people. What is your Twitch name? Take a wild guess. Do you have to ask? What do you think it would be? What do you think my name is? It's the same thing on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. Come on. Come on. Use your mind. Use your mind, people. Use your wits. I'm a verified Twitch partner, guys. If you can't find it on Twitch, you're spelling it wrong. I'm not live right now, but I'll be live when the event starts. Okay. Will you be buying the S10? I'll be buying it to review, yes. Hey, Viper's in the chat. Thanks for joining us, Viper. I'm watching on my Apple TV, and that doesn't have a time in the corner. Ask Siri. Check her. How much RAM? Guys, there's literally a Twitch link in the description. It's not clickable, but my name is there. Okay? What if it beats iPhone? Doubt that, given we've seen quite a few leaks on the Galaxy S10 Snapdragon 855 performance, and heck yeah, let's get sassy. Are you going to buy the S10e? Only if someone donates for it. Like I said, I agree to the challenge. As every event live stream, we like to have a little challenge going in terms of donations. So the challenge is, if when we're on Twitch, someone donates the bits that is the price of that phone, then I will use that phone, whether it's the S10e, S10, S10 Plus, I will use that phone for 30 days. That's how that works. Mr. Lol Super Chatted says, check out the Discord. There's another picture of the Galaxy Fold, which actually has a side notch. Oh, no. Are you guys serious? Oh, no. Wait, why does it say failed to load image? Load up here. /leaks. Ooh. Have you guys seen this? We got another leak here. I'm sorry for the fingerprints on my iPad. It's probably because of the light I'm using. But if I boost the... There's like a cutout on the top. Ugh. Goodness. Okay. I'm excited to see this thing turned on. If they could finally just take it out of the shadows. They're always hiding this thing. I will be on Twitch within the next 20 minutes, okay? And as always, no notch, but there's a big old camera cutout up at the corner. Oof. That might be bad. Ugh. I'm kind of interested to see what that looks like when fully executed. Thoughts on in-display fingerprint reader versus Face ID? Well, Chris, you're asking the wrong guy. I appreciate the donation, but I have psoriasis and my fingerprints are always changing. So fingerprint readers have never worked on me. I personally think Face ID is more adjustable, more adaptable, because for me, like here's my situation. When I get my iPhone and I sit down on my desk, I put it on the wireless charger, the screen turns on, and then it immediately starts looking for my face. Unlocks with Face Unlock, and then boom, I swipe up, it's there. Oh my God, you guys cannot search for crap, can you? You don't know how to search Taylosive Tech on Twitch? Guys, the name is the same as everything else. I'll spam it for you. It's Taylosive Tech, you geniuses. What do you think about the S10 Plus having a terabyte of storage? It better have a terabyte because I'm sure it's going to be expensive. When that thing has a terabyte of storage, it's probably going to be, what, $1,500, $1,600? I imagine the S10 Plus is going to be downright expensive. The event starts in 20 minutes, people. I'll put the link in the description, and it'll update to a clickable one hopefully soon. But my God, guys, just write the words Taylosive Tech. You can do it. I believe in you. If you guys are excited for new technology but you don't want to use your keyboard. So we've already guessed the price. I'm anticipating. Some people disagree with me. We've had some people in the Discord saying, will the Galaxy S10e cost more or less than the iPhone XR? That's kind of the debate we keep having. Everyone's pretty much settled on the S10 and S10 Plus prices. So I'm anticipating Galaxy S10 is $899. Galaxy S10 Plus is $999. What does the chat think? I want to ask you guys. Do you think it will be more expensive or less expensive than the iPhone XR? Let me know. What are you thinking? Also, sweet mouse pad. Thank you. This was a gift. Someone gave this to me. I know they're trolling me. I'm ignoring them. Let's see. $7.99. Less. $8.99. Whoa, less. $3.99. Holy crap. Equally, they'll charge exactly $7.49. Interesting. More, less. Wow, you guys are really divided on this. More expensive, less expensive, more expensive, If it affects your decision, keep this in mind. Okay, hold on a second. Before you type more, think about this for a second. This is the company that priced the Galaxy Note 9 at $999. Okay. $1,000. They rose the Note 8 to the Note 9, $70 higher retail price. So knowing that, what do you think? Someone said free. It'll be free. That would be great. Thank you to the people saying great work on your channel. I do very much appreciate that. We can get an invite for the server. If people want to join, invite members. Let me think here. Set this link to never expire. Unlimited uses. Share link. I'll post it in the chat for people who want to join the Discord server. It'll be posted from an account called Taylosive Talks. There you go. For people who want to join. Definitely getting a S10 Plus green emerald. Oh my God, you're going with the green phone. Wow. Holy crap, our chat is freaking out. I might have to activate slow mode. Yeah, who cares? Let the chat go wild. We're not going to be live on here too much longer. $749. You guys, a lot of people, I haven't heard this. A lot of people are now anticipating the S10e is going to be right exactly with the same price as the 10R. Success in the work you do. Hope you reach 500,000. Oh, thank you, Dino. Appreciate it. Still $50 more than the iPhone XR. I wouldn't imagine it would be any more or less than $50 of the price of the XR. Yeah, a lot of people are expecting that at this point. A lot of people are anticipating it's going to be close because that's kind of their whole reasoning for going with the S10e is to compete with the price of the iPhone XR. In my opinion, it's going to be $7.99, but can you say my name so I know you're Taylosive Sheeps? Martin Todorov? Is that right? Yeah. If you don't know my Twitch name at this point, I don't want you to know it. Don't ask. It isn't. If it isn't at least the same price, I will be upset. Personally, I think Samsung has more competition than just the iPhone XR. While Samsung is always at war with Apple and they're always competing with Apple, they need to consider the fact that they are heavily losing to OnePlus, specifically in India. That's my reasoning. And OnePlus's flagship phone, which has features that the Galaxy S9 and Note 9 didn't even have, that's at $550. Knowing that, I'm kind of thinking they're going to go more towards $699. They're closer to OnePlus. They're not going to beat OnePlus, obviously, but they probably want to have ultimately the better phone. Durav, thank you for the super chat. Indian fan, love the content. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the donation. Oof. Does Taylosive have a Y? OnePlus is bae. OnePlus is the affordability kings. They're great. Samsung obsessed with Apple. Yeah, they got to realize that they got more competition than just Apple. I wish they would acknowledge that. Seriously, like they've got bigger problems than Apple, because a lot of people, as much as they may love the new Galaxy phone, are not going to switch to it because it's running Android. Whereas a lot of people who are in the Android market already, they may be looking at OnePlus because they can get all of their same Android features over there at $550. Okay, there's a little notch. Okay, doesn't have the best camera in the world, doesn't have 5 cameras on the phone, but a lot of people may not care about that, to be honest. OnePlus becoming a little too expensive for me. If OnePlus is too expensive for you, who is affordable? Xiaomi? The price of the S10e, maybe I think it would be like the price of the OnePlus 6T. Oh, that would be really cheap. You think the S10e is going to be $550? That would be pretty impressive, actually. That would be kind of impressive. Yes, I will paste the Discord link again for those who want it. We recently became a verified partner on Discord, which is kind of cool. This is kind of interesting. But to reiterate to people who are joining in, I'm going to repeat myself one more time. The Samsung event starts in 14 minutes, okay? If you want to watch my reaction to the event live, I will be live over on our Twitch page. For those who are curious, make sure you download the Twitch app and make a Twitch account. The link has been posted in the chat. You can follow me on Twitch now. That way you're ready when we go live on Twitch to react to the event. Krista White donated and said $666. Sweet. Awesome. You're sometimes biased, but it's more entertaining that way, to be honest. Good luck with your channel. Watching from Hungary. Oh, thank you very much. And I'm always biased, for the record. I'm always biased. That doesn't change. 10S versus 10S versus S10. That's the big debate going on right now. Let's see. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. I had trick cereal. Holy crap, we reached 1,000 people watching on YouTube. Let's see if we can get 1,000 people watching on Twitch. That would be cool. Scar Legend super chatted, says, loving my 10R from Galaxy S8. How's your experience? I've been using the 10R for over a week now, and it's not bad. I miss my 10S Max. I still think that's better, but a lot of the complaints I had about the 10R originally, I'm kind of getting used to, and I'm kind of getting more accustomed to the 10R, but the same or more. Okay, a lot of people are split on this. Really interesting. And the sad thing is the price is probably not going to be revealed until the event's over, which means that we're going to have to sit through like 90 minutes of Samsung event before we actually get to know if we were right or not. Oof. Why did you switch from 10S to 10R? Why don't you go watch my video called Switching to the 10R? I explained why. Show us your rings on your Apple Watch? Okay. I haven't done much today, so they're probably not great. Yeah, there's like nothing so far, if you could see it. Not much so far. Let's see. Krista White's saying it's going to be $700 to $750. Okay. I think underpricing the 10R is probably a really good idea for Samsung right now. But, yeah, we'll see. I still think it's more of a software battle for most people out there. Do you miss 3D Touch on the 10R? I do, but I didn't have it on the 10s Max because I had to turn it off. But you can watch a video on that as well. I sadly cannot stream it on YouTube. I'm sorry. It's more for the growth of my channel as well as copyright issues we have. Oh, love the shirt. Thank you. This just showed up. This is my first time wearing this. This is a limited time Tailosive merch, which will be available until the end of March, so feel free to check it out. If you don't have a Twitch, get one. If you want to watch it. If you don't make one. It's that easy. Let's get an Apple Sheep in the chat. I'm the Apple Sheep. You're all watching the Apple Sheep at this point. If you want to watch the Samsung event and you don't want to watch my reaction to it, just remember that it will be available on Samsung's website. So just check there. They'll probably stream it to YouTube as well. Yes, I'll be getting the new Mac Pro. Ooh, a mysterious person super chatted. Good day, sir. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Kind of somewhat interested to see the prices of these Samsung phones, but for the most part, we know everything about them. Not too much mystery there. Hopefully, third parties are able to utilize the software for that camera hole fairly decently. I'm worried about how third parties are going to handle that because I've seen how third parties handle all the different notches on Android, and for the most part, they just kind of cut it off and ignore it. So, if that's the case, then it's going to be kind of a clunky experience. Foldable phone, please. Let's see if are they live streaming it to YouTube or just on their website. If I search it, CNET's live streaming it. I see. I know Samsung has a YouTube channel. We can check. My default is still to go to the website. Okay, I see they're live right now. Cool. They got everyone loaded up. All right. Well, the live stream is in the development process because it still doesn't start for another 9 minutes. But get ready. This is your last chance. They're also streaming it to their Samsung YouTube channel if you want to watch it there. So be advised, it is starting. And please put some foam in front of your mic. I'm going to put the live stream in front of my mic. You won't see it. I know. I've seen that they're streaming. The event isn't officially starting. They're just counting it down. Don't worry. They're not going to start talking about anything until probably 11, and then they'll probably be late. Drew, will you read this? No, not at all. We want to watch it here. Too bad. I've warned you. It won't be live here. You can't watch it here. I'm sorry. Why don't Apple engineer Final Cut for iPad? I want them to do that, but honestly, would it be that much different from LumaFusion? Is this more exciting than the OnePlus event? OnePlus releases 2 phones a year, so it's kind of getting at different times in the year. I mean, the OnePlus 6T was a good deal, but it was still like it's kind of hard to get excited for. Down 200 super chatted said, getting my bits ready. Oh boy, we're gonna get bit donations today. So remember, last reminder for everyone going over to Twitch. If you want me to use the Galaxy S10e, S10, or S10 Plus for a 30-day period, you can donate in bits the price of that phone. Okay? So it would be 90,000 bits for the S10. It would be 100,000 bits for the S10 Plus if it ends up costing $900,000. So don't donate the big donations until we know the prices, unless you just want me to read your comment. Watch PewDiePie. He uploaded video. Crap, everyone ignore me. Go check out PewDiePie. He's so close. He's so close. Oh, my God. Love how they're increasing the price on OnePlus. How much did they really increase it, though? Legitimately. Did it get that much more expensive? S10e, $779 just leaked. Oof. Really close to 10R. Really close. Ooh, wow. Someone says, love you, Drew. You've become engrossed in Apple. I've kind of been an Apple fan for a while. What are you looking forward to for the Samsung event? Just seeing who is right about the prices. The phone themselves, I honestly don't think they're that big a change from previous. I am interested in the cameras. Like, that's probably the most useful thing I'll have about the cameras. But the sad thing about my last Samsung phone is that I could only record 4K at 60 for 5 minutes. And as a vlogger, I kind of found that kind of limiting. And I still don't like the microphones on Galaxy phones for someone who does a lot of video on their phones. I don't know. I don't know. Apple, please don't make a foldable iPad. They already did. Just bends it in half. Beat you to it, Samsung. Watch this. And then just karate chop the iPad in half. Okay, so the event is officially starting in 6 minutes, people. We are very, very close to the event starting, which means that I think now is a perfect time to end the YouTube stream and start moving over to Twitch. So if you haven't downloaded Twitch yet, this is your last chance. I'm pasting the link in the chat. We will be live on this website link very, very shortly. I'm not live yet, but give me a couple minutes, and then I'll be over there shortly, okay? Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for YouTube members. I'll see you on Twitch. Let's watch this thing, all right? Stay tuned.